This is some unbelievable news coming from John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Media day continues. We all know the major acquisition of Derrick Rose and what it's going to mean to the city. We all know his stomping grounds. I think the whole city of Memphis rejoiced when they heard Rose was coming back, and you see he changed his number back to what it was in college, where he electrified. Need I say more? But a lot of people thought because John Morant went through his episodes, he's looking to make a comeback. He's going to miss some time. We're going to get into that shortly. But people think that Rose is going to be running around, pacifying him, holding his hand. And Rose really laid it out and let it be known that he's not there for this, that, and the third. And I definitely want to give you guys an insight on what was said, and we're going to break things down. This is breaking news in the NBA. Like I said, Media Day continues. This is the legendary Derrick Rose.
I'm not here to babysit you. I'm not here to follow you around. I'm not here to cheerlead or, I can't say that word, but I'm not here to, I'm here to push you. In the league, it's very few players, or it's very few opportunities where players get a chance to play with somebody that has a similar style of play. And I'm very fortunate to be in a situation where a lot of people look at his game and they kind of compare our games together, but he's on a whole nother level. So with me saying that, it's my job to push him and let him know when, in times, like whenever he's being reckless, to calm down.
Listen, you heard that from the legendary Derrick Rose. I got my man All Access in the building, Dex. What's your thoughts on this situation, this breaking news coming out of Memphis? Media Day continues.
Well, it just seems like Memphis cannot get out of their own way. And having Derrick Rose, a solid veteran who is stable and focused and trying to be the better version of himself, having to ask these kind of questions coming in to an organization in which this is his second tour of duty. So a city in which have hugged Derrick Rose throughout his career due to the fact that he played for the Memphis Tigers in college. And under Coach John Calipari, this young man, D. Rose, was a sensational collegiate player. And coming to the NBA as Rookie of the Year, and then listen to this. Derrick Rose has done something in the NBA no other player has ever done at a young age, ever, in 76 years now. And that is to win the most valuable player at age 22. Never been done before and hasn't been done since. So Derrick Rose accomplished a lot in a short period of time. And this Southside Chicago native, Simeon Academy elite player, and highly recruited from the University of Memphis. And listen to this. Fun fact. Derrick Rose led the Tigers to the most wins in NCAA history flight. No other team have surpassed that. He done this basically on two legs. And we know that Derrick Rose was a high flyer, a thunderous player who heart palpitated to the civility of winning. And that's all Derrick Rose know until he got those knee injuries. Outside of that, impeccable. But he's not here to babysit flight. Derrick Rose is here to extend his career. This is his 15th rodeo in the NBA, and he don't have time to sit back and babysit pestilence when these other players know what time it is. And you know what? Memphis is a very young team, Flight. Memphis is one of the youngest teams in the NBA.
Very.
So there's a plethora of young players that's there. The G.G. Jacksons of the world. Hell, Jaren Jackson is a young player. If you want to keep it 100, Kenneth Lofton Jr. young player. Isaiah Todd, Zaire Williams, even Vince Williams Jr. There's plenty of young players that Derrick Rose, if he wanted to be a mentor, he could mentor. He don't have to be out here trying to hold on to Ja Morant coattail or even spying on Ja Morant and his activities. That's not what he's here for. Josh Christopher, young player. So all I'm saying is this, like, Derrick Rose is here to do his thing and to extend his career as long as possible and provide for his family. He don't have time for this silliness and foolishness. Like I said, Derrick Rose accomplished a whole lot in a short period of time, so he knows what it takes to get the job done. Everybody just follow suit and watch, either up close, from afar, and you will see what Derrick Rose is all about.
Absolutely. D Rose is a problem. This man has had an extensive career, defined a lot of odds. Obviously we all know the ACL injury that he suffered, but he still made an unbelievable career where he dominated in his own right, just in a different way. Very electrifying. Last time we seen him was with the New York Knicks. He didn't get the minutes that he wanted, but he was a part of rejuvenating the New York Knicks team that it was dormant for a very long time. Pardon me. So let's just see what he could do with Ja Morant. Ja Morant's going to be missing some time. The NBA did allow him to travel with the basketball team, so they will be doing that. He will be able to travel and practice through this time. Most of the times in this situation, they would just slide him and shaft him to the side, but that's not the case. Jaren Jackson, he's just coming off USA basketball. He's going to have to step up. He was an all-star, 18 points per game. He shot 50% from the field, 35% from three. This man is a problem. Just keeping all the way real with you. So let's see. Realistically, when Ja gets back, what can Memphis do?
Well, Memphis, like I said earlier, Memphis do have a nice, solid young core, and they have a nice team in general. And Memphis is a team that have played exceptionally well without Ja Morant. I remember one period in a 19-game span in the absence of Ja Morant, Memphis went 16-3. So they know they can get the job done with or without Ja Morant, but why not have the icing on the cake, right? Have your cake and eat it too. So if Ja Morant can get himself together and escape the pestilence that he has brought upon the Memphis Grizzlies and sullied his name, and now sponsors are running away from him instead of running to him, I think Ja Morant, this time around, he should be more focused as his 6'3", 170 pounds Murray State standout can get back focused into basketball and keep the main thing the main thing.
Yeah, good call, Dax. Great call. Make sure you subscribe. Like I stated before, Media Day continues. Memphis, I believe, is a young team on the rise. Let's see what they could do. They electrified last season. They went through some, problems with Ja missing time, but they are looking to put that behind them, and we wish them the best of luck. It's Flight Sports.